Um, some of you may have seen that I'm going to do a session on Thursday, this coming Thursday, March 19th, I think that is, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can go to ascension.institute/workshops, I think is probably the URL, or just go to that website and click on workshops. And it will be free. I don't want your email address. I don't want anything. You don't need to give me anything. I just want to be of service. So I'm smiling because I feel that I want to share some things in preparation for Thursday. I'm probably going to say some of the same stuff, but the first thing I want to say is do not panic. Okay? Don't panic. We are in the midst of a global reset. Okay? We, and you don't have to believe in God to stay with me here, okay? We're going to talk about energy, and we're going to talk about the fact that we are energetic beings. You can fight that if you want, and you can say that you're not, but you are. So, sorry. It's the Canadian. Sorry, but you have energy in you. So we are mind, body, spirit, okay? And you can fight that all you want, but we are light beings. We carry light. That's what we do. We have a soul. So we also have a mind and we have a body. The challenge is, especially here in North America, we've been really focused on mind and some of us body. Some of us both. Most people are not focused on mind, body, spirit. So we've had the last, 20, 30 years of huge disconnection where we have left spirituality behind, we've left religion behind, we've basically become automatons in service to our phone, in service to systems that are not serving us. And now, after years of warnings from scientists about what's happening on this planet, from a climate standpoint, we weren't listening. Kept going. Gotta go. I don't know if a lot of you are doctors or what, but you're in a rush. And you don't need to be. I don't know who you're working for. But we, humanity, nature, we are not meant to operate on that level. We are not meant to be moving as quickly as we had been moving. And we weren't getting it. We were not getting the message. Yeah, but I gotta go on a trip. Yeah, but I gotta go to work. Yeah, but I gotta drive. Yeah, but I gotta... Guess what? You don't. So, we can believe in conspiracy theories about this virus if you want. And we can go that direction. Or we can go the direction of, which is what I think happened, that animals gave us this. Because we weren't listening. And they're suffering and we're not listening. So it's our turn to suffer. And it's our turn to suffer because we've forgotten what we're doing here. And I'm sharing this with you, and some of you may know my story, some of you won't, and hopefully this gets to people who don't know who I am yet. But I grew up in a house where it wasn't safe. There was someone preying on me all the time. And that lasted until about 5 years ago when I finally went to the police. And finally he stopped. And that's my father. And I have PTSD. I'm a survivor of childhood sexual abuse. I lost my best friend 2 days before my birthday. I've been in a car accident that almost killed me. And so on. Okay? Recovering addict. And I'm sharing this with you because I'm also a shamanic practitioner, a witch, a Reiki practitioner. But most of all, I'm a survivor. I'm a warrior. I'm a human being who has been through some things in my life. And I want to be of service to you today, as someone who lives with PTSD, to say, I feel more calm than I've felt in years. And I say that as a healing practitioner, as someone who is walking a healing journey and who has a relationship with my spirit and the energy that surrounds me. And again, you can call it whatever you want. You don't have to call it a name. But I recognize that there are forces on this planet that are smarter than me and us. And I listen to them. And if you slow down, and if you listen to them too, you're going to get the same message, I assure you, which is slow down. Slow down. This is a global reset, okay? We needed this because you needed to remember what is important, okay? And it's not the Kardashians. And it's not celebrity culture. And it's not sporting events. And it's not musicians. And it's not all those things. Those things are great. Those things inspire us. But we have begun to live a life that is so disconnected from what we're supposed to be doing here, which is taking care of each other, being kind, being generous. Did you see those videos of what's happening in Italy? And all over the world right now? Song, connection, love. Okay? Hang in there. Don't panic. Don't hoard. Don't be a jerk. Okay? Return to your center. Rebalance yourself, and whatever that means for you. And on Thursday, I'm going to give you some actual practices to do that. But until then, cool down, okay? Cool down, dance hall. Just cool down. Nothing is required of you. And that can be really hard to go into that transition. Trust me, I've been through it the last few years. I'm an executive producer, and I've literally been ground to a halt in order to heal, which is excruciating. I know, okay? But it doesn't have to be so bad. Surrender. Surrender. Keep your intention for what we want on the planet right now, which is peace, connectivity, love, healing, right? Awakening. Those are the things we should want. If you don't want those things, it's time to do some more work, and you can email me directly. But it's time for us to disconnect from the things that we think are so important. Gotta get to work, gotta do these things. You don't. Just for a couple weeks. Just stop. Maybe journal. Listen to some podcasts. Talk. Connect with your friends. Talk about how you're feeling. Go on a socially distanced nature walk if you're not in lockdown. Connect to nature. It's not freaking out. You don't have to vibrate with humanity. Okay? So until I see you again on Thursday, maybe I'll see you sooner. Practice, if you can, go outside or open your window and just notice nature. Notice what nature's doing. Try and connect to it. Put down your phone. Okay? Leave this to the experts. Wash your hands. Okay? See you soon. Hang in there.